We are live with the college dropout turned Christian hip hop hit maker, viral TikToker Henrik. This is CHH
Woo!
Hysteria. I am your host Cole.
And I'm your co-host, Cooper.
Yeah, so we are here with the one and only Henrik. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on our show today. It means a lot.
Man, I'm hyped to be here, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. So this is fun. I'm excited.
Hey, yeah, we appreciate all the support you've shown us. Like, it really means a lot, I can say, especially to Cooper. But before we
Super.
get before we get too deep into talking about the music, I just want to learn a little bit more about like who you are as a person. So
Mm.
like, go ahead and like tell us your story and like how you came to know Jesus. I know it's broad, but like take it how you want.
Dude, let's freaking do it, man. I'll try not to go on for too long. But anyway, yeah, I'm 19, born and raised in Jersey, South Jersey. Shout out 856. All my homies know the code. You know, we out here. So I was born and raised in Jersey, lived in the same house my whole life. I'm a pastor's kid, man. So you know how it goes. Pastor's kid, usually kind of a trash kid, because we're the pastor's kid. So I wasn't a trash kid, but I kind of growing up, I didn't really know what my faith was. I was kind of just going through it, man, going through the motions because I thought because I was pastor's kid that I was automatically like so close to Jesus, bro. I don't know, even know. I was just kind of. I remember throughout all of middle school and early high school, I would kind of just listen to Christian rap and stuff, and I thought that I was a Christian because of it, and that's all I really did. But outside of that, bro, I was kind of just doing whatever I wanted. Obviously, struggle with lust, porn, stuff like that. Most people how it goes, and just not really. I didn't know Jesus, bro. And then a lot of stuff happened with my family. I will not disclose to respect my family, but so I ended up not going to church for a little bit in high school, and that was probably the farthest away I've ever been from God. And then probably my around my freshman year, I met this dude named Josh. And did you guys are you familiar with Young Life, the ministry? Do you know about it? Okay. So it's like a high school ministry, and the goal of it is to kind of this is a funny story. So the goal of it is to introduce like high schoolers to Jesus, like that don't know Jesus. So primarily like the party kids or stuff, and just basically anybody who has doesn't know Jesus. And so since I was a pastor's kid, I had the image of Christian kid. So I was come up to this guy Josh. He came up to me. He's like, "Bro, listen, we're trying to get these high schoolers to know Jesus, but we need some students on board." So I came on board to help introduce kids to Jesus, and I didn't even really know Jesus, but I was obviously pretending to. So whatever, doing my thing, and then this man just started pouring into me, man, and kind of introduced me to Jesus. For the first time, I felt like I had like a relatable kind of mentor and person to disciple me for the first time. And so I just got really involved with this ministry and got poured into so much and ended up giving my life to Christ like completely my junior year of high school. So 2019, man. So a couple of years ago. And yeah, bro, that's kind of my testimony, like kind of like the short version, I guess.
Dang, no, that's super cool. Like pretty, I don't know, like new as a Christian, but also
Yeah.
like know a lot because the pastor's kid. That's really cool.
Yeah, bro.
Um, yeah, and I kind of want to talk about like a little bit after that. You went to college for a very short time, and then you dropped out to make music. So tell us
Yeah,
more
bro.
about that. Like your thoughts. Like, was it hard? Do you regret it? That sort of stuff.
Man, I don't know. I kind of regret it sort of because I was kind of being a moron when I went to college because I kind of didn't even really want to go, but I was kind of just going because my parents wanted me to, and obviously I folded and I listened to them and went even though I knew I didn't want to. And so I wasted money, bro. So I gotta pay my loans now, man, for the one semester. And I didn't even get any credits because I was a bum and dropped out. So I didn't even. So I wasted like 8K, bro. So I'm freaking kind of salty about that. But I don't like I don't in a way like it was cool because I kind of really kind of realized that college wasn't for me because like I kind of already knew, but now I know for sure like school is not for me, man, and that's not what I feel like I want to do or what I'm called to do either. Um, So yeah, I went to college, and then literally no cap, like 3 weeks into college, I called my parents. I was like, "Yo, I'm dropping out of this thing, dude." And they were kind of like, at first they were really like, "Bro, are you serious?" Like they were, I thought they were kind of disappointed at first, but they're really supportive parents, man. So they ended up, after I kind of like explained to them my thoughts and why I wanted to do it, and that I had a plan, and I've been praying about it, and this is what I feel like to do. They kind of were more supportive, and they agreed to let me drop out, and yeah, that happened. It was cool.
Yeah, so was you making music, was that the plan, or did that happen after you dropped out?
All right, so I started making music in middle school, and I was trash, and I really loved it though, so I didn't care. I kept doing it. I would always put out sound. I was the SoundCloud rapper of my school, and I was booty, bro. And so around my senior, dude, like no cap. So anyway, so senior year, like going into my senior year of high school, so last year, literally a year ago, I kind of quit music because I realized like this is well, I thought at the time I would never have a future in it, even though it was like a dream and a passion of mine. I was like, all right, this is not realistic. So I kind of gave up on that. I stopped making music my senior year, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to college for youth ministry because I like youth ministry. I currently do youth ministry just voluntarily, but not paid or anything. I like doing it. I love doing it, but it's not my main passion. Like my main passion was always music, but I just didn't think it was realistic. So I was like, yeah, man, so my plan was to go to college and do music at the same time. And then while I was at college, I realized like, what is the point of wasting all this money when I know I'm just gonna end up doing music anyway? So I had the idea to just do full time music literally less than a year ago. I dropped my first song July 3rd. We're coming up on a year of me like dropping my music officially as a real artist. July 31st was my first song. So right when I dropped that song and people actually liked it is when I was like, all right, I want to do music because I think I actually believe in myself now. So yeah, so right before I went to college, so I dropped my song July 31st, went to college August 15th. So literally like 2 weeks before I went, which I'd already paid and committed, I kind of realized I wanted to do music full time, but it was too late. So then I just ended up going, and then I dropped out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, so you were going to private school. No wonder why it was 8K, right? But
yeah, bro. I was going to Christian school, man. This stuff is expensive.
for real. Um, so you dropped Bad Dreams. That was your first song, which was fantastic. Was it
Oh,
like quickly picked up, or like how did that look? Like did it like instantly start gaining traction?
yeah, bro. So that was like around the peak of like Christian TikTok. Like that was when Christian TikTok, like the community was like really booming. So like my followers, I had like probably 150K on TikTok at that time, way less than I have now. But my followers were so active back then, so it didn't even matter. So yeah, as soon as I dropped it, I think I got like 30K streams the first week, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, instantly, bro, people were really rocking with it. So it didn't really take much time.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about TikTok in a bit, but first,
Woo!
what do you see as like your main like mission that you want to do with this music, or do
Mm.
you not have one? You know?
Oh, mission like clarify mission like what's my goals or like what is the purpose of my music like etc.
Yeah, but like a little bit of both, maybe. You know, like what do you want to
Okay, but
accomplish? Like, what do you
yeah.
see?
Ultimately, man, I want to like this is just basic. Like I want to be able to support a family from doing my art. Like that would be a dream of mine. That would be so cool, and that would be just a beautiful life. Just be able to support my wife and kids. If I ever get a wife, who knows? Probably not at this point. It feels like, but I'm only 19, whatever. But yeah, support my family, but also I want to be able to stay authentic. Like I don't ever want to have to switch up my content or my style or just who I am to have to get money to be able to support myself. Like if I have to ever switch up, I would just quit music. I don't think that's something I want to do. I want to be authentic and spread the gospel. Those are my three goals: support my family, be myself, and spread the gospel. And I don't think you can go wrong with that mindset, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, man, that's three really solid goals that won't ever change. So that's good. So yeah, about a month and a half ago, you dropped "I Get Lonely Sometimes," which was like your debut project. It was super awesome.
Thank you.
So we want to talk about it. So like, explain to us what this project is about. Like, what was your heart with the project? Like that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So the whole heart with the project was kind of talking about. my whole walk kind of as a Christian, just in general, and especially the months being in college and first moving out and being by myself, like it was pretty rough and kind of lonely, and I felt like I was falling into a lot of my old habits, and like it was just kind of a hard period. And I noticed just in general, all of the people that message me about my music and comment on my videos, they're all saying like how they struggle with sin and they feel depressed and like where's God and like all this stuff. And I'm like, I have the same exact feelings. So I'm gonna make a song about it because I think everybody can relate to this. Like I kind of just wanted to make a project that was just real as possible about my walk with Christ. Like I never want to make music where I feel like I'm just trying to be like a good Christian just so people will think I'm a good Christian, because I feel like that doesn't really help anybody and it's kind of lame and corny. So like I feel like if I can be real and make songs about things that people actually relate to but maybe are kind of scared to talk about, because this is the way I look at it. Like I don't see myself as this awesome like Christian influencer or whatever, but people look at me like that. Like they look at me and they look up to me for some reason, and they're like, "Oh, this kid's such a great Christian." So if I can be honest about my struggles, this great like Christian influencer be honest about how I struggle and fall short a lot, then people will feel like they don't have to be like ashamed or like that there's something wrong with them or something. You know what I mean? So like basically the whole heart of the project was just trying to help people, man, and be honest about myself too. So.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, like you're talking about like kind of like, you're being honest with your walk, your struggle, and I think that's something really awesome about the project. Like if you take the sound out, still like your lyrics, there's something about them that's like simple in a good way. That's like any Christian can relate to them, but they're still like deep and personal to you and anyone that listens to it. It's really cool, and I feel like that's hard to like master. And like in that you kind of already got songs like that is dope. Um,
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
yeah, and then for the sound of the project, it's super unique. I think like you got a lot of different influences. So I'm curious to like where you got a lot of these
Yeah.
influences. So you got like Juice World throughout, and like maybe even like 2000s pop slash rock and like Better
Yeah,
Alone and
bro.
I Get Lonely sometimes. Like, tell me about the influences.
Yeah, bro. Yo, do you guys listen to Reliant? Do you know who Reliant K is? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, yeah. I've listened to them quite a bit. My wife knows them better than I do though.
Okay, wait. Yeah, so they were like the first kind of like punk band I ever listened to, like when I was younger, because they're like a clean band and they're Christians. So that I was only allowed to listen to Christian music as a kid because of my parents, which it was fire. I'm not mad about it, but that's just what happened. So they were like the first punk band I was ever into, and so I really liked their sound. And as I got older, and not even as I got older, this past year, punk has kind of been coming back a lot with when MGK dropped his album, and then this bull Jaden, who's like some TikToker, he makes fire punk music too, and this Mod Son. There's so many guys, and it inspired me so much because I used to love punk and I kind of forgot about it, and they brought it back and it reminded me how much I love it. And so I was like, let me make this because I feel like this is who I am. Because I used to try to make like really like hard rap. Like I used to try to copy like freaking, I don't even know, KB or something. I don't even know what I was doing. NF. I try to be like them, and that's not me at all. Like I'm not hard, bro, in any way. Like I'm soft, man. So and that's just not my style. So it was I'm so grateful that punk kind of starting to come back because it enabled me to find who I actually am as an artist. Because if these guys didn't start making the music they're making, I don't think I would have decided to make that transition. And also, yeah, definitely like dudes like Juice WRLD and Leroy and Ian Dior, like bringing back this melodic sad boy sound. Not even bringing it back; they kind of created it. Like bringing that into the mainstream, that inspired me a lot too. So guys like that, like sound wise, and then I kind of my goal is to take that sound that I don't hear a lot of in CHH. Like there's some guys that do it, like Hovey kind of does it a little bit, and I feel like I'm gonna forget somebody. Other people, whatever. Let's just say other people do it too. But I kind of wanted to take that sound that I really enjoy and kind of just change the content. So it's like content that would actually help people instead of just kind of like whatever you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the punk influence in this project. It's really fun. And I had a punk phase too, I had a My Chemical Romance phase. So I was like punk, you know?
No, dude, you're kind of almost into screamo a little bit. You kind of are on the edge a little bit.
Oh, there was a very small part of my life where I liked screamo. We don't talk about that. It was like 2 months. It was like
I,
2 months,
dude,
maybe
I can
even.
never get into that, bro. I'll
Well, I was
never get
trying.
into
I
that
was trying
shit.
to impress one of my friends. Anyways, that's a
Oh,
different
okay. No, I
story.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
That's a different story. So yeah, I mean, you kind of talked a little bit about it, maybe, but like, what did your creative process for this project look like? From like the beat selection to the writing to how you created the sound, that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so one of the people I work with on most of my music, you guys know Elias.
Yeah, Elias. He used to be. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
but
he
he used
used
to
to
be
be Arrow.
Arrow. Yeah, okay. I really
Yeah, he
like
used to be
Elias.
Arrow. Yeah, he's so cool, man. One of my closest friends, and his his friend Kevin Doza, they work together and they make a lot of like rock stuff. And so I was friends with him, so I'm like, dude, I really want to make this kind of music. So we linked up and we made a few tracks. They were fire. And then also I just get beats from other people too that just send me beats. Like a lot of the trap stuff is he didn't make that. That's just like other people send me beats. But anything like rock, he worked on that I put out. Um, yeah, bro. So I kind of just get beats. I make, this is how I work. I get the whole beat and the whole production before I even record or write anything. Like that's just how I like to do it. So I make the whole beat or just get a beat, whatever, and then I kind of write a chorus and I base the whole song off the chorus. So it's pretty simple. Like I made the whole thing in my room, either on Zoom with Elias or just by myself. So I don't really like to make live music with other people because I feel I'll get there, but I feel like I'm still kind of insecure as an artist right now because I'm kind of young and I get kind of uncomfortable working with other people sometimes. So I kind of just like, especially because my music's kind of personal to me. So I like to just work in my room by myself and just get it done. So that's how I did it. I just made this whole thing in my room in like the span of a week and then put it out.
Dang, I'm impressed that you made it within a span of the week. That's impressive.
Bro, because this is what happened, bro. I was working on the thing for like a whole month, and then I got so like in my head about it, and I scrapped like the whole thing, and then I made it, and then it was like really close to the release date, so I had to drop something. So I made a bunch of new songs really fast, and I ended up really liking all of them. So that I was grateful for that. But yeah, that's what happened. I had a whole different project I was about to drop, but I trashed everything.
Do you have a favorite song from this project? Whether making or sounding?
Ooh, man, I don't know, man. I like the intro a lot, but I also like I like Better Alone a lot. I like Run. I like Last Time. I like Wrong Things. What's the last one called? Everybody Broken. I like that song. That song's pretty good.
You just said
I don't
everything. I
know.
love it.
I don't know what my favorite song is. Probably I think I like Run the best. I don't know why. I just like that song. It's not the most popular or anything, but I like it. I think it's cool. So I don't know. What's your favorite? What's your guys' favorite? If you have a favorite, I don't know if you do.
Mine is either Run or I Get Lonely sometimes, but I love them all. So,
Okay, okay.
I
Coop.
think I think mine would either have to be Run, either that or Better Alone is really good as well.
Dude, let's go, Coop. Yo, Coop's on my brainwaves. You
Coop.
guys actually like Run then. I thought I was crazy for
Yeah.
saying Run is my favorite.
Oh, Run is-
I
No,
know.
so Run was my favorite one when I first listened through, but I Get Lonely sometimes
Okay.
have grown on me a lot more. Like I liked it when I first listened, but now it's like one of my favorites. If that makes sense.
Oh, word. I can't, bro. I'm gonna perform that at the Indie Tribe joint, so I'm excited because
Bro.
that's gonna go hard. I'm doing a whole rock set.
You're
at
gonna be
that thing,
there.
man, because-
I want to go so bad, but I can't. It's
Wait,
13 hours
you
away.
can't go?
Bro, it's
Bro,
13 hours away.
Hop on a plane. Bro,
Hold
you
up,
have
hold
no
up.
idea who's gonna be
I just
there.
started. No, I just started a new job this month, so like I can't get time off yet. Well, I might be able to, but
Oh.
like it would be hard.
Bro, you
It
guys
was so
don't even know
unfortunate.
who's gonna be there. You don't even know who's gonna be there. You're
No.
gonna regret this.
When it was announced Henrik and not Clyde, I was like, I hate him. I'm just like, I'm gonna quit my job.
That's not even the best, bro. Just wait, bro. You'll see, dude. You're gonna regret this. I promise you.
I'm definitely gonna regret it, but
Oh yeah.
not much I can do. But anyways,
So like kind of like Flip said, kind of switching gears to TikTok, which judging from your reaction when we mentioned it just like slightly earlier, you're pretty passionate about. So tell us your secret. How the heck did you blow up on TikTok? Like was it all of a sudden or was it more gradual?
Yo, I'll tell you. I was about to say I couldn't tell you, but I actually can tell you because I do know. All right, so let me tell you my TikTok background, bro. So I started senior year of high school. Just in the fall, I would post like dumb videos every now and then with my friends, trying to be funny. Nothing serious, just like a bot, like your average bot on TikTok.
Yeah.
This random kid, weirdo. Nothing, didn't really care about it. And then stopped posting for a while because I kind of deleted the app because I was bored of it. It was like whatever. I was just a casual fan. Anyway, so then around January of my senior year, so 2020. Well, what year is this? Are we in 2021 or 2022?
Yeah.
It's 2021.
Bro, why did I just think we were in 2022, dude? I freaking am so dumb. All right, so January of 2020, boys. I started posting Christian rap videos on TikTok because I don't know if you guys know, I used to be a super fan. I'm still a fan. I don't know, things are weird now because I'm an artist. But I was a super fan. Like I was pulling up to shows, trying to meet people. Like I had all the merch, bro. Tribe hoodie, 116, bro, everything. So that was like all I cared about was like Christian rap. So I would post videos about it. I would just be like, because I had never seen anybody post it on TikTok. So I was like, yo, let me freaking do this. This is cool. And for some reason, it actually worked. Like, my first video I posted was like Christian rappers that aren't corny, and I had like No Big Deal and
Yeah, I've
like,
seen that video.
My favorites, Paris, whoever. Oh really? Dude,
Yeah.
that's like an old video. Like I wasn't even really trying to be a TikToker. I was just having fun, and that thing had got like 400K. Like when the first day I posted, I was like, whoa, like what? Like because this is the thing. Like Christian rap is not really like at the time, and even still kind of now, like it was like an untapped market on TikTok because nobody had really posted about it. So like to all these people that were watching my videos, they weren't Christian rap fans. Like they didn't even know this was like a thing really. So they were like so surprised and like so hype. So it was lit. And I remember I made like a playlist called Holy Drip, and it had like 15K likes on it, and it was lit. I ended up having to get rid of that playlist because I was broke, so I sold it. But anyway, that was a fun time in my life because all I did was post videos about Christian rap and promote my playlist. And that's all I did for like 2 months. But nothing serious, nothing crazy. And then we roll up to quarantine, man. And I was so bored in quarantine. I didn't know what to do with my life. So I was like, bro, frick it. Like I'm already posting Christian rap videos. Let me post some like Christian videos in general, just like trying to share the gospel. And at the time, like it was really lit because the way TikTok worked was no matter what your video was about, Christian or not, like it would just go on the For You page and like everybody would see it. So I had all these like non-Christians seeing my videos. So it's hype because like, dude, this is exactly what I want. It doesn't really work like that anymore, unfortunately. But back then is how it worked. So it was lit. And then shortly in the quarantine, after posting some videos, I gained a little traction. I had like 20K followers. I was hype. I was lit. This is my first time ever getting followers. So I was hype. I was like, let's go. This is lit. I was excited. And shortly into that, I discovered there's like an actual community. I thought I was the only one on the app posting Christian videos. I thought I was so freaking like, I thought I was a pioneer, bro. I thought I was so cool. But then I realized there's like a whole community. So I realized there was a whole community. So I started linking up with all these people and making so many friends. Like quarantine was such a fun time because of that, because of, just kind of sitting there grinding out videos, spreading the gospel, seeing amazing growth, and making so many amazing friends. Like I've made some of my best friends from Christian TikTok and that community. And so it was a really fun time. And I'll give you my secret now. I kind of just rambled a little bit. So the reason I was able to like pop off on TikTok is because I found a niche, bro. Like, and at the time the niche was popping. Like, if you guys don't know, like if you weren't on Christian TikTok during quarantine, you wouldn't know. But that was like, it was popping, bro. Like this community just boomed. Like, and there was all their videos were popping off, and like the community, everybody knew each other in the community, and thousands of kids were kind of becoming Christians for the first time, and like actually from these videos, it was crazy. And so this community was popping. So I found that niche I didn't intentionally do it, so I just got blessed, but I found a niche at the time it was popping, and so it's what made me skyrocket. It wasn't anything I really did. It was kind of just luck, I guess, or a blessing, whatever you want to call it. That's how I did it, bro. But I didn't do it. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should say I didn't do it. God did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. God did it. Just let's say that.
Yeah, I get it. No, so kind of a cool story about like you and TikTok is a few months ago. This would have been like, I think like when your newest song was Stuck. So whenever that was.
Okay.
I was listening to Stuck
December.
while work. Okay, cool. So I was working. It must have been January. But anyways, so I was listening to Stuck, while working, and my sister-in-law was in the other room, and she was like, "Hey, is this that TikTok guy?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was like, "Hey, you know him?" yeah. Anyways, that's kind
Let's
of
go.
it's a fun story. Like she doesn't like listen to Christian rap much or anything, so it's just like I was like,
Mm.
oh, that's dope.
Um, so you touched base on this a little bit, but do you see your TikTok as a place to promote your music or its own separate like entity?
Hmm. Definitely both, man. So, it started out, I had no intentions of ever making music again when I started growing on TikTok. So, if that's not why I made it. I never thought I was gonna make music again. But after I realized kind of like I have this following, I feel like I'm not that trash at music anymore. Then it kind of was like, it was more of like a blessing thing where I was like, okay, well, I have the privilege now to be able to actually promote this. Like, I'm not just gonna have to be a rando promoting myself out of nowhere. Like, I'll actually have an opportunity to get my music in front of people. So yeah, now it's definitely, I do use it to promote music all the time. That's definitely an amazing tool. Like, I'm so blessed to have that. But the majority of my videos are just kind of whatever. Honestly, man, I haven't posted on TikTok in a minute. Like, I've kind of been lacking. I've kind of been lacking motivation a little bit. I need to get on that. Thanks, guys. Now I'm gonna post tomorrow. When
I got
yeah,
you.
let's do it. This
That
is
that.
awesome.
So what's the hardest part about getting like TikTok followers from TikTok onto your Spotify or Apple Music, whatever they use? What would you say?
It's, the hardest part is that it's not possible. It's freaking annoying. The hardest part is it doesn't happen. That's the hardest part. It's so freaking annoying, man. But it's just how it is, dude. That's what TikTok is known for. Is like it's so freaking hard. It's so annoying because a lot of people that follow you on TikTok aren't like really hardcore fans either. Kind of just like casual, like, oh, I liked this one video, I'll follow him. Probably won't ever see another one of his videos again, to be honest. Like that's just how the freaking algorithm works. It's so annoying. So yeah, I have like 500K on there. I have like 26K on 25, 26 on Instagram. Like that's really low. That's still like such a blessing. 26K on Instagram is not bad. Like that's nothing to like be like, oh, that sucks. Like that's great. But like compared to the conversion rate is booty cheeks. So, and then like even and then on Spotify I have 50K monthly, which is again wow, such a blessing. I can't believe it. But then that's what 50 times 10, so that's 1/10 of my freaking TikTok. So it's I haven't figured out how to do it. Nobody else like Nick D, you know he's popping, bro. This dude is lit. The reason he's able to pop off is because he just went viral. Like I don't go viral. He went viral. Like that's how he was able to do what he did because his song just popped off in general. It's so much harder for me because like Nick D obviously is in the CHH space and he's an amazing Christian, but he doesn't make a lot of his music. For example, Pineapple is just kind of it's not about Christ. So obviously like more people are gonna like it, so it's easier. I don't want to discredit him. I feel like this is how it's gonna sound, but Nick D's an amazing artist. Love his music. Such a cool guy. His song Pineapple is fire, but since it's more of a mainstream sounding song, it's easier to blow up. Like as me in the Christian space, obviously I have a cap because if you're not a Christian, chances are you're probably not gonna listen to it like that. So it's just here's a micro example. This is actually great, guys. All right, micro example. So Real Love had a trend in the Christian TikTok community. It had a trend. It had like 3,000 videos. So that's where it has like 500K streams. So that's like micro compared to Nick D, who had a trend on mainstream TikTok. Like you see the comparison, like 8 mil streams to 500K. Both went viral in their niche, but just one niche is way bigger than mine.
Wait,
So
is
my niche is
Pineapple
just
at 8
tiny.
million already?
Dude, it's
Last
at
time I
like
checked, it was at like
yeah,
4 million. It just
dude,
keeps going.
Let me peep. Hold on. Let me peep real quick. Yeah, it's at 8 mil.
I remember.
That dude is
Yeah, that's crazy.
insane.
No, but I agree. Like you kind of have like a different cap because like we saw with NF too, in the sense that like he's Christian. He kind of comes from CHH, but like it's not necessarily where like a lot of his music is like super like Christ. I mean, it's Christ centered, but not like. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this part out.
Dude, it's fine. Like people know what we're saying. Like it's not a diss to say you don't make Christ music. Like they know they're not. It's
Right.
nothing wrong with that either. Like it's not bad. Like your music's not.
It's Christian to
good.
love your wife, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like like it's not like it's sinful music. It's just not directly saying Jesus is the gospel. It's
Right.
just, but it still promotes amazing values. So it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's great. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So how do you see TikTok affecting whether it be positively or negatively, CHH as a whole?
Um, it could be positive. I mean, we see a lot of bulls coming up through it right now. A few bulls. My boy Caleb, my boy Bats, Nick, myself, like four pretty cool guys. If I say so myself, you know, coming from TikTok that you probably wouldn't have ever heard of if it wasn't for TikTok. I mean, Nick D you would have heard of, but me, Caleb, and Bats, you wouldn't have heard of us if it wasn't for TikTok. So it's definitely a great tool. I don't know as a whole how much it's going to affect CHH because I gotta give these guys some pointers, man. Because I see all these like your favorite CHH artists trying to make TikToks, man, and bro, they don't know what they're doing, man. I gotta talk to them, man. Because as a whole, CHH and most people in general kind of just don't know how to market themselves on TikTok. So I feel like most artists aren't really taking advantage of TikTok as much as they could. So like until we start to learn how to really push ourselves on that app, I don't know how much it's really going to affect us. But it has, obviously, there's some awesome people coming out of TikTok. So I think TikTok, positive, man. It's a positive. Any new platform that can give people a chance to get themselves out there is a positive in my eyes. I love it.
And speaking of TikTok, we made a TikTok recently, so follow it. Not talking to you
Bro, I'll hit
specifically,
you, bro.
but to the
Yo, send me
viewers.
that joint.
But
Send me, I'll hit you back, bro. I'll
oh,
follow you.
all right. But anyway, so moving on a little bit away from TikTok, and kind of going off what Cooper just said is like, how do you see you affecting CHH?
How do I see myself affecting CHH? I don't freaking know, man. Hopefully I can bring a new kind of style and start. There's a few of us kind of bringing a new wave in here, man. Like I don't think it's necessarily me, but a lot of these young guys really kind of bringing a new style, kind of shifting away from the old CHH style, which is not bad. There's still people who do it and kill it and are amazing. I love them. But there's also this kind of new wave that Caleb, Bats, Hovey, Geo, who else does that sound, man? I always feel like I'm gonna forget somebody and then I'll feel bad. So many people, too many to name. All right, let's just put it that way. Too many to name. So yeah, hopefully that's what I want to bring to the table is kind of a new sound and a new perspective. And what else? I feel like I have the potential to bring in a new group of fans to CHH because all of my fans aren't really CHH fans for the most part. Nobody in CHH kind of really knows who I am. Most of my fans are just kind of people from TikTok who didn't know Christian rap was their thing and found my music and they rock with it. And they still don't even really know CHH is a thing. They just think I'm a thing. Like it's crazy. If you look at my DMs and comments and stuff, these kids don't know what Christian rap is. So hopefully I can kind of, and along with other people, kind of bring in a new wave of fans and continue to expand this community and expand the genre so that more people can eat. Because the more fans we got in the genre and community, the more people can eat, man. That's the goal. All the brothers got to eat. So we got to expand. We got to.
Yeah, I do. I love, yeah, like you guys, you and a few other people are like, the more sounds in CHH, the better. Even if it's not like sounds like we specifically rock with always, like the more fans you can bring in, the better. But yeah, so you're assigned to Next Move, and we had Coop on, was it last month? It was like last month, I think.
Yeah.
So like we kind of talked to him about this, but I'm curious to know your thoughts. Like, where do you see Next Move taking CHH?
Where do I see us taking CHH?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I kind of see our little gang, Chris, Coop, and me, and maybe some other people. Who knows? Not as of now. I'm not hinting at anything. There's nobody new right now. but potentially in the future, we could get some new bulls. I think we're trying to carve our own path, man. Like we kind of just want to kind of do our own thing and not really we don't want to be clones like CHH clones. We want all of us have a distinct style. Like wait till you hear Chris's project tonight, man. That thing is
I'm
different,
so excited.
man. I haven't really heard any projects like his, and it's so fire, and I'm excited for that. Coop can make any type of music, man. He's got some pop stuff in the vault. He got all types of music in the vault that's different. Same with Chris, man. Like he's got he's got some rock stuff that he's in the vault. Like all of us are pretty versatile. Like we can all. I mean, I'm not that versatile. I make like one kind of music. They are versatile, but I'm still kind of different though, in my own way. But we all kind of make different music, and I feel like we're not clones, man. So I feel like next move is kind of gonna bring this uniqueness, and also like as we each all of us continue to grow. I don't know. I don't really know what we're gonna do. We're just trying to do our thing. I don't want to. I don't want to speak some random crap that I don't really even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do our own thing and bring some unique flavor to the scene, and hopefully, bring unity. That's the goal. Like Hovey's doing it too. Like there's a lot of us that are kind of trying to bring unity. Like all of us, we kind of are just trying to like we don't like that thinking where it's like all about us trying to eat and we think we're so cool. Like nah, bro. We're about the community and actually trying to grow as a whole. So hopefully next move can bring some unity and some uniqueness. The two U's: unity,
Two
uniqueness,
U's.
and yeah, that's it. I don't got another.
Yeah,
That's it.
No, I love that. I can totally see it with you, like with like Next Move, Hovey, and like just kind of this like new wave of CHH is like super like unified compared to like the past,
Yo,
and it's really
man,
dope to
and
see.
also Indie Tribe too has been doing it. They've been shouting out a lot of people showing love. I feel like I'm gonna
Facts.
forget people, man. Like I always feel like I'm forgetting people. Anyway, a lot of people are doing it now. Like it's lit. No, there's a lot of people showing love, so it's fire.
Yeah, and I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I agree. You guys like Next Move is like three very distinct, unique artists, and it's super dope to see. But yeah, I mean, so what are your like rest of? I mean, what you can say? Like, what do you got planned for the rest of 2021? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you talk to Mowgli about a new project soon, or is it just a
Yeah,
single?
man. I'll talk about whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I'm dropping a. Man, bro, I'm probably gonna get yelled at by next man. I don't care. Whatever, man. I love them. They love me. We making moves. All right. I got a project I'm working on. That's gonna drop like the day I'm at Indie Tribe Fest. So I'm probably gonna be performing some new crap from that when I'm there. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah, that's gonna be like a little EP though, because I'm not dropping an album yet. It's not the time for that. I'll drop a little EP. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, because I got a lot of songs. I'm trying to decide what I want to put on it because
Mm.
I don't know if I want to go. I got some like I got some like straight up pop punk songs. They're not even like rap. It's like full like I sound like I'm Blink 182, bro. It's kind of cool.
Hey,
And
that
then I
sounds
got some
awesome.
more punk trap. I got some more melodic juice. Like I got all kinds of stuff, and I got some cool features that got probably not gonna be on the project, but I got some cool features that I'm excited for. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to kind of figure out what I want this project to be. Gonna put that out, and then after that, I got some stuff with the gang I can't really talk about. I probably can. Don't really care. Whatever. Not gonna talk about it because I don't want to make the other kids mad. And then hopefully just do my thing, drop singles, and then 2022 spring, hopefully drop my debut album if we're there. If I feel like that's time, I'm obviously gonna be working on that for a while. It's not my album's not going to be a thing where I'm just putting it together in a week. It's going to be I'm going to work on that for a long time. It's going to be cool. So basically, I'm just kind of trying to drop stuff, small stuff, until I feel like it's time to drop an album. So that's kind of where I'm at, just doing whatever.
Hey, that's dope, man. I'm really excited for the like what you got for the rest of the year. I'm excited for this next project, for the features. I have a few guesses, but
Take
and
a guess.
then
No, take a guess. Take a guess.
I think I mean you can't say nothing, but I really think you're gonna have Holby on the track and it's gonna be big because you guys are sounding really good together.
That's a pretty good statement.
Yeah,
I like that statement.
that statement. Anyways, that'd be my number one guess. But yeah, I'm excited to see you grow, like, cause like you've been blowing up a lot too. I mean, like 55,000, however many monthly listeners you got. That's like real big. That's crazy. Can't wait to see where you're at next year. I'll be listening for sure. And we just got two more questions before we go. First
Keep them
one,
coming.
if you were the interviewer and like you were in our shoes, like what would you have asked that we did not ask?
Woo! I don't know. Do I have to answer these questions that I'm saying you should ask?
Yeah, bro, you gotta answer them.
Oh, frick! 'Cause I don't want to ask a question that makes me sound narcissistic. All right, now I gotta actually I gotta think of like a cool question now. Frick, man, that's a
If you
freaking
don't have
good
an
question
answer,
right
it's
there. I
fine.
do,
Yeah.
Cole or Coop. Frick,
No,
Frick.
no.
Send it, mom.
I'm just playing with you. I would say who are some. I don't know. I don't got an answer for you. Yeah, I do. Who are some dudes that you are? What are some of the coolest moments so far in your career? That's a good question right there.
There you
What have been some of the coolest moments in your career starting out as an artist? Let me answer my own question. All right, some of the coolest moments. So probably it's just cool, man. Like I said earlier, like I was a super CHH fan, man. So just kind of being able to talk to some of these dudes and them actually saying that they're fans of me is super weird. But it's like, bro, I don't know if I want to say some of this. I don't want to get embarrassed. I'm gonna say I don't think no big deal watches this crap. Maybe he does. I hope he doesn't watch this video. The first time, bro, that
I
he
hope he does, man. I'm not gonna
FaceTime
be
me, bro.
honest.
The first time he FaceTime me, bro, I was scared, bro, because I was a fan. I was a big fan of him. So I was like, when he FaceTime me, bro, I was literally sitting in my phone. He's like, bro, I'm about to call you in 5 minutes. So I was sitting at my desk with my phone, just waiting. And then he took like 20 minutes to call me. So I was just sitting there. So I was all scared, and he called me. It's been like cool. It's been cool getting to talk to these people that just literally less than a year ago I was fanboying over. And it's also been funny, dude. Like I had to go through all these my DMs with all the big artists and unsend them all because I used to send like the most embarrassing DMs when I was like a fan. Like I would like be hitting up these fools like freaking I don't even know whoever you want to think of anybody you can name. I DM'd them all. I was like, dude, let me get a feature, bro. Like, dude, let me
Let me get a feature,
let
bro.
me get on the album. Dude, like I was just a moron. I thought that it would work. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people do that. That's why when people that like random kids DM me and they're like, "Let me get a feature," I don't bully them because I'm like, I used to do that too. Like, for some reason, when you're a fan, you really think that it's gonna work. I don't know what it is, especially in CHH because the artists aren't like that big. Like, you're like, oh, did I have a chance? But no, you don't have a chance, bro. If you're Buns, and I don't know who you are, bro, you don't got a chance. If you're Buns, you're Buns. You know what I'm saying?
Buns, your
But
buns.
anyway. Hey, that sounded kind of cocky. I was not trying to sound cocky. Yeah, it's been cool getting to meet a lot of my people that I was fanboying over and people I used to look up to, I still look up to. Other cool moments. There have been no other cool moments in my career. That's it. I'm just playing. Dude, doing my first show was sweet, dude, because that was the first time I ever performed like my original music, and hearing people sing my lyrics in the crowd was crazy to me, man. That thing was surreal. It was so cool. I bet you the first time I perform in front of like a big crowd, and they're singing my crowd, I'll probably cry, man. It's crazy. Like imagine like a crowd of like I would never get this many fans at a show, but like imagine like 1,000 people singing "Real Love," bro, while I'm on stage. I would cry, bro. I would really cry. That'd be sick. But yeah, my first show was cool. Getting asked to do the Holy Smoke was probably the coolest thing so far. Like last year, I would have been a fanboy flying out to the show, literally trying to meet everybody, and now a year later, I'm getting asked to perform at it. Like that's just ridiculous to me. I don't understand how that's happening. Um, and also, man, just seeing people reach out to me and telling me that my music actually means something to them, man. Like in high school, my music was so stupid. It impacted actually zero people. Like I promise you, nobody was ever impacted by a single redhead rap song throughout my high school SoundCloud career. That was my SoundCloud name. I promise
Hey.
you. So people reaching out to me and actually saying like, bro, this actually is like helps me through depression, anxiety. Like I didn't kill myself because of this. Like that. I don't know if I can believe people saying that. That's crazy to me, man. Like people who say that stuff to me it means a lot, man. And if it wasn't for people like that, I don't know if I would still be doing this, bro. Because it's tough as an artist sometimes, but that stuff really like lets me know that God's actually doing something with me, and it's not in vain. Like I'm not just doing this for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff means a lot to me. And that's all. I feel like I just brought the mood down with my. Oh man, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't got any more questions I would ask myself if I were you guys. That was it.
I love that, like, you know, like you can just like see the impact you're having on people already. That's super dope, and I totally feel you on like the nervousness thing. I mean, like every time I do an like interview, I mean, like 10 minutes ago, I mean 10 minutes before I started this like call, I was like butterflies and everything, bro. You know, like before I do anything with any artist, so like you know, I like to talk to some of these artists I used to listen to all the time. I mean, I guess I still listen. You know what I mean? But like, it's just crazy. I know, yeah, and I don't even talk to that many. So we got one last question for you, and Cooper is going to deliver it.
Hit me, cool.
My name is actually Cindy. You know.
My name.
Oh, my fault, bro. Hey, I forgot, bro. It's Pride Month, man. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Um, so we like to like here at CTHK, we like to ask a not necessarily silly, but like just more lighthearted question at the end of every interview. So we always come up with it. And today's is what part of a kids movie completely scarred you as a kid?
Of a kids movie? Oh
Yeah.
snap! Oh, that's tough. That's tough stuff, bro. Dude, that freaking bull in Polar Express, man. That creepy bull, man. The freaking you guys seen Polar Express,
I
bro?
haven't seen it since I was a
That
kid.
bull. What? Neither of you guys have seen Polar
I
Express?
have not
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Oh,
I haven't seen it
man.
since I was a kid though. Like it's been so long, I hardly
Oh, dude,
remember it.
Maybe I gotta think of a different example then, because you want. It's not funny. It's not funny now. Now it's kind of just what is this kid talking about? Yo, frick. Oh, dude. I can't think of any more. It's got to be Polar Express, dude. There's this dude in Polar Express that is just creepy, man. And he just kind of like, he's like this old like hobo guy that like rides on the top of the train, and like he like, the girls like go out onto the top of the train. He starts like, his face gets all like creepy looking. He like starts yelling at the little kids. He's like, like it's freaky, man. And I remember watching that, bro. I was freaking peeing my pants, man. It was such a wacko. And dude, freaking kids movies, man. Oh, dude, I've seen so many. I'm trying to think. That's probably it, bro. I can't think of one off the dome, but yeah, bro, that stuff was creepy, man. Freak Polar Express, man.
Was there any movies that you watched as a kid that like made you scared for like a month, whether it's kids movies or not, or like scarred you?
Bro, no cap, as a kid, bro. My parents didn't even let me watch anything, so I don't even like. Nah, they let me watch stuff, but like nothing crazy. Like I wasn't allowed to watch horror movies until I was in high school. Like it was that vibe. So like, not really. I remember, yeah, bro, not really. I don't think a movie has ever done anything crazy to me like that. I think it was. I remember as a kid though. You guys remember that Bloody Mary crap? Like in the mirror, like you would go in the bathroom.
Dude, right? I know what you're talking
That
about.
stuff kind of still scares me sometimes, bro. Like I'll be
Facts.
scared to go in the dark in the bathroom. Like I used to think I was gonna die, bro. Like it was bad. That stuff used to get me, bro. Like that dumb little, oh man, freak Bloody Mary, bro. They'd be like, say Bloody Mary 3 times. Like, bro, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay, it's a funny story about Bloody Mary. Cooper, I don't know if you remember this. You might have been too young. So Cooper and I are brothers. So my sister tells me Bloody Mary. I'm like really young at this point. So for the next like 2 months, I am scared to go to the bathroom alone. So I took Cooper with me every single time. I was like, Cooper, I can't go alone, bro. I'm gonna die. She's gonna get me. You're probably like 2 years old. 3 years. He was like way too young to remember, but and I would leave the door open and everything. I was like, no way, I'm getting locked in.
That's freaking funny, man. That's exactly how it was, bro. Like that was so dumb. I don't know who made that thing up. Whoever made that thing up, freak them, bro. They freaking suck.
Did you get, when you were a kid, were you scared of Slender Man too?
Yes, bro. Yo, bro. Because I started playing that joint in middle school. They had the game, and we would play that thing in school. And I
Yeah.
was scared of that thing. I remember watching on YouTube. It was like 4 true Slenderman stories.
Right?
Dude, I was like, dude, this crap is creepy. Dude, this stuff was, and they had like, remember they had those pictures of Slenderman where it looked like it was like a real picture, and it was like they would put Slenderman in the back. And it was like an old
Yeah.
picture. They had a bunch
Right.
of those of like
All
little
over.
kids on the playground, and then Slenderman in the back somewhere. Dude, that stuff got me, man. I used to be
Same.
terrified of that. That's
I'm
funny,
glad we
dude.
can relate on that. Anyway. Anyways, thank you again so much for coming on. Be sure to check out Henrik on Spotify, on his TikTok and his socials. And yeah, leave a comment, your favorite song by Henrik. Until next time.